Welcome back my YouTube channel Rare Coin Update. In today's Rare Coin Update, we're diving deep into one of the most unbelievable discoveries in coin history. The 1937 South Africa 3 pence coin, now estimated at a shocking $31 million. Imagine holding such a tiny piece of silver that could change your entire life. This coin has stunned experts, collectors, and even investors who never expected a small 3 pence coin to reach this level of value. Let's begin with where it all started. The 3 pence coin was part of South Africa's pre-decimal coinage system, struck in sterling silver. The year 1937 holds special importance because it marked the early years of King George VI's reign. His portrait, facing left, appears on the obverse side, while the reverse displays 3 protea flowers, a symbol of South Africa's natural beauty. This design was created by George Kruger Gray, one of the most respected coin designers of the early 20th century. But what makes the 1937 version so rare? Firstly, the mintage was extremely limited. Only a small number of these coins were struck, and even fewer survived in pristine condition. Over the decades, most were either melted down for silver or heavily circulated. Finding one today in near mint or uncirculated condition is almost impossible. That scarcity drives its astronomical value. The coin's metal composition also adds to its worth. It was struck in 80% silver and 20% copper, giving it that classic old silver shine. However, collectors look beyond metal. They focus on details like die alignment, minting errors, and surface preservation. Now let's talk about grading. A 1937 South Africa 3 pence in heavily circulated condition might only be worth a few $100s. But if you find one graded MS 65 or higher, meaning near perfect, with sharp edges and no visible, where you could be sitting on a fortune. A few rare examples in top grades have been rumored to sell for prices upwards of tens of millions in private collections. That's where the $31 million valuation comes from, the combination of extreme rarity, perfect preservation, and historical value in recent years. Coin auctions have seen unprecedented prices for rare colonial coins, especially those minted during King George VI's early reign. One particular South African 3 pence specimen from 1937, said to be in flawless proof condition, caught the attention of global collectors and investors. Reports suggest private buyers from Europe and Asia have shown interest in obtaining this piece due to its numismatic prestige. What also adds to the mystery is that some of these coins were struck with slight minting differences, small design variations on the protea flowers or lettering alignment. These minor differences can skyrocket the value. If you happen to own a 1937 3 pence coin, check for any unusual markings, off-center strikes, or tiny cracks near the edge. These signs might indicate a rare mint error that could make your coin even more valuable. The global interest in rare coins has surged. Many collectors are now investing in early South African silver coins because of their limited mintage and historical links to the British Commonwealth. The 3 pence of 1937 sits right at the top of that list. It's not just a coin. It's a piece of history that connects colonial past, artistry, and precious metal heritage. Now, for those who wonder how to verify the authenticity of 1937 South Africa 3 pence coin, here's what to do. First, use a magnifying lens to examine the king's portrait. The genuine coin shows very fine details in the hair and facial features. The rim is slightly raised, and the lettering is perfectly aligned. Counterfeits often have dull details or uneven edges. Second, check the weight. It should be around 1.41 grams. Any difference might mean it's fake or damaged. Collectors also suggest using a professional grading service like NGC or PCGS to get your coin certified. Once certified, its value can increase dramatically because authenticity and grade play the biggest roles in pricing. Now let's talk about what makes this coin emotionally powerful for collectors. The 1937 South Africa 3 pence was minted during a time when the world was on the brink of major change. The rise of new monarchs, growing global tensions, and the approaching Second World War. This coin carries that historical depth. Each surviving piece is like a small-time capsule from that era, preserved for nearly 9 decades. Some collectors believe there may only be a handful of these coins in mint state left in the entire world. That scarcity is what gives it mythical status in numismatic circles. Just like the 1898 single 1 penny or the famous 1933 British penny, the 1937 South African 3 pence has become a legend, a story of rarity, luck, and unimaginable value. If you're new to coin collecting, this is the kind of coin you dream of finding. Sometimes people find these coins in old family collections, inherited boxes, or forgotten drawers. If you have older relatives who lived in South Africa during the 1930s or 1940s, ask them if they kept any old silver coins. You never know what treasure could be lying there. Another factor behind its $31 million valuation is private demand. In the collector world, private collectors often pay extraordinary prices for unique or nearly unique items. When something this rare surfaces, bidding wars can drive the price to unbelievable levels. So, what should you do if you think you have a 1937 South Africa 3 pence coin? Step 1. Handle it carefully. Use gloves and avoid cleaning it. Cleaning can damage its surface and reduce its value. Step 2. Get it appraised by a trusted expert or send it for grading. Step 3. Research recent auctions to understand how much similar coins sold for. Even if your coin isn't the exact rare variety worth millions, it could still fetch thousands, depending on its condition. Remember, in numismatics, condition and rarity are everything. The beauty of this coin lies not only in its silver shine, but also in the story it tells of craftsmanship, history, and survival. From the mints of Pretoria to private safes around the world, this coin has traveled through time, carrying untold stories. In closing, the 1937 South Africa 3 pence coin stands as a symbol of how something so small can hold immense value. Whether you're a collector or just curious, always check your old coins because one of them might just be the next $1 million discovery. Thank you for watching Rare Coin Update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible discoveries from the world of rare coins. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates. And who knows, your next coin might just be worth millions.